Hey, it's Doug here from Off the Trails. Actually, miles out today. I'm actually on the one of my favorite trails here. Let me turn these around. Oh, took my pack off. I got sweat marks here. But it's an actually beautiful day out today. It was when I got out here probably about, I don't know, about an hour and a half ago. I came out here, it was like 66 degrees, partly cloudy. But it's a beautiful day out here. It's keeps the bugs down. The last time I came out here, um, mosquitoes were really, no, there wasn't mosquitoes, these black flies were really bad. But another adventure today. I'm still in the mourn of losing my dog. I started thinking about her. What the hell is that? Oh, birds up there doing something. But I was still in the mourn of lost my dog, and I just about a half hour ago I just started thinking about her, and I was just starting to break down again. It's like this is the hardest thing, man. I absolutely love that dog with all my heart. I mean, seriously, I never loved an animal that much. And started thinking about all the things we used to do, and used to run out in the God damn, what was it running? Just run out in the woods together, and just we had this connection. I think that's what it was, and it was just I really miss that. You know, it's just now it's just back to the house, and it's like just empty there. I'm gonna have the other dog, and the other dog's been sniffing around for her, and I'm trying to give that dog more love now, and it's just an empty feeling. You know, it's part of the family. You know, and when you lose that pet, it's just like part of the family. And so I'm just trying to be strong with it. And, I mean, yesterday I had off from work. I got to go in tonight, but yesterday I was depressed. I'm starting to get depressed because it's really bothering me. It put me into that depressive mode where I was just feeling down and just depressed. And of course, everything else is going on, and me and the wife are separating, and it's just I cut hours down from my work, and it's like it's all this stuff, and I just was getting depressed, and I came out here, and I just got to get out here, and God damn it, get this thing out of here. But come out here. Sorry about the wind. Let me turn around. So I had to come out here and just. I mean, if you're going through depression, like I said in my other videos, and if you're feeling down or lost somebody or whatever it may be, come out here and do a hike. It just gets you outside. It's just fresh air. It's nature. I mean, it's just a very good, positive vibe out here. It does soothe the soul, and that's why I'm out here as much as I can. So I've been feeling kind of depressed a little bit over everything, and I'm just trying to get myself out of that. And I don't want to keep making videos of being depressed and all that, but it's life, you know, and it's everybody goes through it, and I gotta be stronger and just be positive and get myself through this. And it's almost like I'm trying to refine myself of who I am. Basically, trying to start a new life for myself. And ran through a lot of changes. The past couple of years, it's just been, things have been really hard. The past like 4 years has just been really bad. And everything just led up to this point where I am now. So, that being said, I'm trying to think positive, and I'm out here on a beautiful day out. I'm actually on the, this trail is one of my favorite trails. They call it the Fern Trail. And it's kind of like off the side of like the one of the main trails that's off. And not too many people go on this one. It's kind of hidden because they have a gate down there, but it's kind of hidden a little bit. But the other day I played some guitar. I brought it to work, and after work I kind of strummed out. And I don't know, I was just, my heart's not been in it. Just going through a lot of stuff. My heart's just not been in it, so I just put it up for now and trying to deal with the things I gotta deal with. Yesterday, I had yesterday off. I was gonna come out here, but it was like 85, but it was like so humid out and just sticky and humid, and I don't like going out like that, especially out here. Today is perfect. It's like probably 66, 67. The wind's blowing, it's partly cloudy, it's perfect out here. Perfect day to go hiking. So, I'm going to talk a little bit about law of attraction. I'm going to share something with you. And what was that? I'm actually in a bear reservation, so that's all I need. But anyways, I'm going to turn this around. Do the law of attraction. A lot of videos I talk about the law of attraction. And my channel name's Off the Trails. And you notice sometimes I'm on the trail, but a lot of times I'm off the trail. But anyways, what I was talking about, when I talk about the law of attraction a lot, especially my channel name, it's because it all blends in with being outside in nature. It's just a spiritual thing, being out here in nature. And anybody out there, I don't care what channel, like if you have a channel that's into bushcraft, if you're in a channel that's into hunting or anything like that, you can ask any of the guys out there on each channel. It's being outside is a very spiritual thing, and I don't care who they are. If you have a channel that's outside, it's a very spiritual thing, being outside. And they'll all tell you, even the people that are in bushcraft. I mean, being outside into nature and being in, living off the earth, and I mean being outside and just being in nature, it's all spiritual. So when I talk about the law of attraction, it all blends in with it. And wow, sounded like that tree was just gonna fall. Wind's wicked high today, so I gotta watch it. But so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use the law of attraction today, and I'm gonna manifest. I've been actually doing this for a while. My dream, my goal, the biggest like law of attraction thing there is to own my own camp or a small little log cabin in the woods on my own land. That's what I've been trying to do with the law of attraction and trying to manifest it into my life. And the reason why I want to camp or cabin in the woods, I love being in nature. It's quiet, it's peaceful. Even if it's off grid, I don't care. But someplace I can just record my music, I can do my paintings, my artwork, where it's just quiet, it's peaceful. And because where I'm living now, it's just extremely loud. I mean, really loud. Tractor trailers are going by every 5 seconds. They're downshifting, the whole house is shaking. So I'm trying to move out of there soon, but it's just everything I'm going through right now, it's just another thing I gotta deal with. But that's a law of attraction. I'm trying to bring it to my life. So that's the main thing, the biggest thing. My biggest dream is to have a small little log cabin or camp. I'm not out to have, all these beautiful high-class cars or living on the high hog, fancy clothes, all that, or fashion. I don't give a shit about fashion. If I like something, I buy it. If I don't, I don't. I don't care if anybody else is what the latest fashion is. I don't care. It's just not me. Some people, channels out there I've seen before where it's just it drives me nuts. It really just drives me nuts. Now they have this thing where you out there, you gotta, my morning routine, how I get up in the morning, how I brush my teeth and comb my hair in the beautiful glistening sun, and just everything sparkles around me. And that's all positive and stuff, and I'm not trying to knock it, but if you're into that thing, then that's fine, but it just drives me nuts. I don't get it. And it's like they have like 10 million views on it, and I'm like, really? I mean, when I get up in the morning, I take a shit, take a shower, and I'm fucking out the door. That's me. I just don't get it. Or another thing that I just don't get is, and I'm not trying to knock anybody. I mean, everybody has their own thing to doing things, but it just really bothers me. Like these people that are into bushcraft, and there's some really great channels out there on bushcraft and learning different things and stuff, and that's all great. I'm all for that, but there's some people out there that do it. They're into survival, and they got all the camo on and shit, backpacks, and they get all the fucking latest gear, and they run out in the woods and they dump their pack out, and they have all this food and stuff, and well, we're gonna cook this up today, and we're on a survival run, and it's like everything they dump out of their pack they just took out of their refrigerator at home. That's not survival. That's just going out camping. I mean, it just irritates me. And there's a lot of channels like that where they bring all this food out, and we're gonna cook up this, and it's not survival. That's just camping. Okay, you just brought all the food out of your refrigerator at home and brought it outside, and now you're cooking it outside. I mean, to me, for somebody go out in the woods in nature, you got a backpack on, you got a rifle or a bow and arrow or a knife, a spear or something like that, and you go out in nature and you actually, get an animal off the land, you go fishing, or you get some plants together and you're mixing stuff up. That is survival. When you're actually out there living off the land and on all the natural resources, you're using all the natural resources to gather for survival. Not bringing stuff out of the refrigerator in your backyard and, setting up camp and saying this is survival camp and making it look like you're living off the land and stuff. And I just don't get it. But I'm not trying to knock anybody, but it just really makes me laugh sometimes. And that's the thing too. I was actually thinking about going back to school and studying like plants and like all the different plants up here in the Northeast, and just know what every plant is and know like the edibles, what ones you can gather to eat, that edible ones to stay away from, and just get a wide knowledge of every plant, because I would like to have it where if I was in a car with somebody and they dropped me off on the side of the road somewhere and I walked out in the woods, I would know exactly what to look for, what plants to gather, what animals to look for in certain areas, how to trap, and that's what I would love to do. Right now I'm just doing like little hikes and stuff like that, my little talks, but eventually I'll get into that more as my channel grows and stuff like this. So like I said, this is just my start of my channel, so you got to start somewhere. So this is where I'm starting, but I'll grow into having really good videos, and I'm a musician myself, so I'll put like my own music through my videos, and I'll do a lot more camping, outside camping and shooting all that stuff, and I'll do a lot of stuff in the winter too, and it's really going to be really cool. So this is not just it. I have a lot more coming. So, but what I was talking about was a law of attraction, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to manifest this log cabin or camp into my life on my own land. And when you manifest anything that you want to do, it's got to be in your heart. It's got to be something that you really want in your heart. Is to believe you already have it. Believe you already have it, and then it just comes into your life. And sometimes it's really hard to think that, all right, I already have a camp, but your mind's telling you, no, you don't. Yeah, you do. So it's a constant thing, but you gotta just feel the feeling of what would it feel like if you had it. Like if I had it right now, like I was right on my own land, my cabin was just over the hill there, and I'd capture that feeling of just knowing that my cabin's over there. This is my land. What feeling would I have in the moment if I had all this? And that's what you got to capture, and you got to keep capturing it and just feeling it in your heart, and whatever you want out there. It doesn't matter. I mean, somebody else might want something else, or it doesn't matter what it is. It's just you got to pick something. Mine is personally, I want my own cabin or small little log cabin on my own land, and I want to have my own garden, and just that's all I want in life. That's all I want. I don't want beautiful, extravagant houses and cars, and I don't give a shit. I don't care. This is what I want out here. I'd love to wake up every day and the sun coming down is just quiet, listen to the birds. It's just very peaceful, and just wake up every morning like if I had a nice deck out here somewhere, sun's coming down, sit out there in my underwear, read the newspaper, have breakfast. You know what I'm saying? Just something like that, and just not worry about it. Not worry about your neighbor staring out the window at you every move you make, or you're trying to at home trying to meditate or something like that, and you got a tractor trailer just going by your house, and your whole house is shaking. And it's just this is what I want out here. This is what I want. This is my dream. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to manifest from this video. It is August 23rd, 2017. It's Wednesday, 1:45. So from this video, you gotta remember this video. I'm gonna from now to whenever, I'm gonna try and manifest, not try, do my cabin. So when my cabin comes in and I'm living in my cabin, I'm gonna say, remember that video when I was doing this? It may take a while, because it may take a while, or it may take a few days. I mean, that's the thing. You just got to keep doing it, even if it's a year from now, or if it's 2 years now. You can't just say, "Oh, I tried. It's not going to work." You got to keep doing it. Believe, and never give up. Never ever give up. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to manifest my cabin and my camp, and I just want something that's small. I don't want this huge thing. I just want a nice, cozy little log cabin camp. Have a nice little wood stove in there in the winter, and have it all nice and cozy, and cook up some pancakes and fry up some eggs in the morning. Sit out there with my tea in the morning, and that's the life I want. I'm old school. I like to go back and be out in the wilderness, and I'm not a big city. I used to be. I used to like the cities and stuff, but ever since I was a kid, I've been running out in the woods and doing this ever since I was a kid. And when I got into the band thing, touring around, I was kind of into the city thing because that's where all my gigs were. But I'm back to my roots now. So, I saw a guy on here. I gotta hurry up because time's running out. But I saw a guy on the YouTube. It's called the Boss of the Swamp. The guy is really cool person. He's got some really great videos, and that's the life I want. Actually, he has a small little cabin out on his own land. He doesn't have to work. He's retired, and my hat's off to that guy. And I'm gonna follow in his footsteps. But go check his channel out. It's the Boss of the Swamp. Was it Boss of the Swamp? Yeah, the Boss of the Swamp. He's on YouTube, and him and his dog run around and stuff. And he's just really great guy. He's got the best videos out there, I think, on nature and stuff. But if you go check him out and watch some of his videos and his little cabin he has out there, and that's what I'm talking about. Everything he's doing out there is exactly what I want. And I've wanted that for years. So, the Boss of the Swamp. He has a cabin in New York, I believe, and a cabin in New Hampshire, and he goes back and forth. But cheers to you, man. There's a lot of us now that want to get out in nature and just live this lifestyle of kind of like off the grid type thing, and get back to our roots. This is where we're supposed to be. And just the simple life. I just think that humans, we're just going in the wrong direction, I believe. But I'm gonna make it quick. I'm just chattering. I can sit here all day chattering, but so back to manifesting. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take this video from now on. I'm gonna manifest my camp or log cabin on my own land, and to move in, and just get the feeling of like for me, it's my cabin, and like that one day that I'm moving my stuff into my cabin, and just getting that feeling like, wow, I'm doing it. This is awesome. Moving all my stuff in. I get to get out of the apartments and the rat race and stuff, and just go out here and just be nice and quiet. At nighttime, I can light some candles or have a lantern going and do my own little thing and just have it. That's what I love to do, and I just got to capture that feeling of that moment of how it would feel like, at that specific time, So, this is a big one. And, you know, dream big. Don't petty stuff. I gotta dream big and believe. Have faith and never give up. Never give up your dream, no matter what. I mean, life throws us curveballs all the time, and look at me. I'm going through separation. My wife, my dog just died. My hours just got cut down from work. I can trade my car in before it dies. I can go on and on and on. And here I am sitting in the middle of the woods talking on the camera. So, but I gotta have the faith and believe. And, you know, being out here, it's just, I love being out here. This makes my day. I mean, I would rather be out here walking around in nature and just seeing the beautiful sights out here and listening to the birds than sitting home listening to cars drive by. And any day. So I'm going to make a part 2 to this one. This is part 1. I'm going to make a part 2 in my next one because I'm probably running over on time here. But so I'll see you in a part 2 later. This is Doug from Off the Trails. See you in the next one.